You are watching Liberty Online TV.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Credit Alert. And follow now all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV Online on every platform if you want to get the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter AA Komba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because awale we are going to check out Liberty Online TV on all social media platforms. And if you want to get the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this night you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Leader Howard Tombo, Team Bikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality TV show season 1. I am right at Liberty TV, and I'm encouraging every Sierra Leoneans and every other nationality to always watch the Liberty TV. It's an online TV, and I'm encouraging you also go and follow their page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then you can get the best out of Liberty TV.
Hey guys, what's up? This is incredible JJ, Mr. Bodos J. Shout out to Liberty Online TV. Follow them on all social media platforms. Bodos J.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning and welcome to the final edition of The Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television within our Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they're powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Friday morning. My name is Khadija Bangora.
And Mina Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Well, today is Friday, and inside this Friday edition of The Breakfast Show, where they can look at salon heritage and self-talk small thing about the culture, waiting and waiting the lost pan salon heritage. Then there's them what they call salon, sweet salon. Waiting and waiting the lost, how as a nation we go able for bring back some of them sweet and good old days them, where they discuss inside this edition of The Breakfast Show.
All right, like all time, Fridays can be very special edition because now a day where we dedicate for salon purely. It can bring different people them from entertainer them, fashion designer them, storyteller them, and different kind of people that will come back and just give entertainment to viewers them as we slowly they get to the weekend every Friday. Well, today Friday na different Friday. Today they can learn more but we own country sweet salon and self one for know waiting and waiting we for call heritage and how we for maintain them. And self when they talk about the salon culture, waiting the missing and how for revive the culture back we make with Sierra Leonean them, where we for identify ourselves to, where we go any side of the world, you they talk about a specific thing, you go relate them to the salon culture. Well, this edition of The Breakfast Show today gets to be very interesting, so not gonna wait, continue for the week. We make sure say as you join this morning, share the program, drop what you thought, you comment, if you get question for anything what they can discuss inside the program this morning, send in the comment section at any of the platform them where they watch with this morning. Well, for Kaipu, we talk more about Salone culture and the heritage, how we for uphold that, waiting the loss, how we for maintain things the way we get right now as heritage, where they speak to waiting Salone they bought. Now the studio this morning, I want to welcome Isatu Smith, Ina the managing director, West African Heritage Consultant Limited, and a person where you come in terms of Salone culture and heritage, very passionate about them. If you don't follow and work there, you will see say you don't did at this particular sector for a very long time, and at some points you don't head the Relics and Monuments Commission. So you get wealth of experience. So they talk about Salone heritage and self. It go tell we small bits about the culture, and when I go get some other interesting things them for watching inside the program this morning. Good morning, Madam Smith, and a pleasure for get you.
Thank you, Liberty TV, for the honor. I'm very happy for the also today. Thank you for inviting me.
All right, continue for the with we can talk plenty things them and take people and mind them back to those sweet days of Salone and safe. We can talk about with heritage, waiting there now, how for uphold them, how for maintain them, and some of the things that we don't lost, how for revive them back so that we will continue for enjoy the sweet culture of Sierra Leone.
All right, we continue with the breakfast show, and as we don't settle now today, we can talk about Salone heritage. Also, I go for Kano waiting a heritage, waiting the loss, waiting we as a nation for try for maintain or bring back so that the culture and heritage no go disappear finally in the country. Well, we continue with the breakfast show, and the first issue we look at gets to do with heritage. Outside the West African Heritage Consultants Limited, we done the work with heritage professional them now West Africa as way for protect the culture and heritage them. They don't begin work together now for ensure say one pan the heritage and a Salone when at the Bodos, where plenty people believe say they can link them to the create them. Well, all of that we can know inside the program. Then they try now for maintain some of the Bodos them so that part they pan the country in heritage no go loss. Well, as this they be, this organization, this BNTM, they meet with different stakeholders them for let them talk about how they go help for protect the Bodos them where they na free tongue. Al Hassan Kuroma been the part of this and Igona reports.
This BNTM, the West African Heritage Consultant Limited, been all a meet for open and heritage skills training na Freetown. The training get for do with how for maintain the heritage of Creole Bodos, where them structure them, not plenty again na Freetown. Victoria Halliwell from the Commonwealth Heritage Forum say, then training program now for help improve the heritage na Salone.
As we celebrate the opening of this heritage skills training program, I am delighted to be able to share with you a little about the Commonwealth Heritage Forum. At Commonwealth Heritage Forum, we recognised the challenges facing heritage sites and traditions, particularly those in need of urgent attention. Through collaboration with local stakeholders, we endeavour to address these challenges and find sustainable solutions that honour the unique identities and aspirations of each community. We are committed to investing in initiatives like this programme, which seek to empower individuals and organisations to become the stewards of their heritage. Our training programmes aim to develop practical, hands-on skills that are crucial to the survival of these buildings.
Isatu Smith, now the Managing Director for West African Heritage Consultants Limited, talk about the overview of the project. Also, I talk about plenty of things we get for do with wood infrastructure.
The West African Heritage Consultants Limited is a heritage preservation and management agency based in Freetown that seeks to complement government's efforts at safeguarding and preserving the nation's invaluable cultural heritage assets. This is done by identifying heritage assets at risk and seeking for funds for their preservation and forging partnerships with a network of local and international agencies. My colleague from the Commonwealth Heritage Forum has explained the background to the Heritage Skills Training Program. I will speak about the Sierra Leone Skills Training Project. This project was born out of the acknowledgement of the very poor state of conservation of the wooden architectural assets of Sierra Leone, especially the Creole Bodos and the colonial residences at Hill Station. In partnership with the Architecture Department of Florida College University of Sierra Leone and the Commonwealth Heritage Forum, we have successfully secured funds through Oxford Books University in the UK to document a selection of wooden buildings under the Endangered Wooden Architecture Program, or EWAP for short. The EWAP recognizes the need for a comprehensive approach to preserving endangered wooden architecture and offers funding to document them in detail, to produce a dossier of the designs, materials, and so on, so that future generations could reference these records to reproduce these edifices if they so desire.
The mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, talked about an experience they been get during the time we live in Bodos.
Today, I'm thrilled. I've been sitting here and reflecting myself on my own experiences of growing up as a girl, visiting. I didn't live in a Bodos. My grandmother actually didn't live in a Bodos either, but I had many aunts and uncles and family members who did. And one of the things that really stays in my mind is the stairs, the wooden stairs, and that Saturday polishing of the floor. And even if you didn't live in a Bodos, if your mom did, like mine did, you learned to polish even the tile floor in the same way. It was the same kerosene and candle. And I think the other aspect that really came out from the presentation that Dunstan did, and there's just that picturing of the majesty of those structures and how they always had big gardens around them. And we had the big Bodos and you had the small Bodos. But even with the small Bodos, you'd have the hibiscus flowers. Remember? There was always a hedge of hibiscus flowers. People didn't have walls. People didn't have fences. The boundaries were marked with vegetation, with just flowers and with beauty. This is our heritage.
The Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, Nabila Tunis, says skills training na part of a ministry in work for promotes cultural heritage na Salone.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here this morning to deliver a short statement at the opening ceremony of the Heritage Skills Training Program, organized to build the capacity of young Sierra Leoneans to protect and preserve our heritage sites that are at risk of total extinction. Let me state here at the outset that this training program that you are about to embark on is in sync with pillars 3 and 4 in the government of Sierra Leone's development blueprint, which is famously dubbed the Big 5 Game Changers. Pillar 3 of our new National Development Plan focuses on youth employment scheme, whilst Pillar 4 seeks to address public sector inertia through professional skills development. The training program, which seeks to build the skills of young people to be independent and useful in their communities, is therefore directly complementing government's development efforts. Also, skills training and general capacity building in the tourism and cultural industry does constitute a critical component of our new National Strategic Tourism Plan, which will be launched this Thursday.
All the discussion inside the meeting gets to do with how institutions and stakeholders in Salone for maintain the cultural heritage in terms of we structure them like Bodos. For Liberty Online TV, Al Hassan Kumar report.
All right, welcome back to the Liberty Breakfast Show. Earlier, we tell Una say today, all Tino they talk about na the program it gets to do with Salone culture and heritage. As all time, Fridays can be very special edition for all we viewers them. Well, as Una receive the theme, I make today we go into we special Africana attire them because we they talk about Salone clothing, you can relate them to the Garrat although some man don't begin imitate to Gara tie-dye, but salon Gara tie-dye is special and it can always be different. And today in the studio, get Isatu Smith, somebody who get wealth of experience. He don't head the Monument and Relics Commission for a very long time. And of course, if you don't follow, I go notice say he gets so much passion about culture and save the heritage of Sierra Leone on how we for maintain them. Well, that report say we just watch gets for do with the program, the discussion what they can talk about this morning. And they can now in a studio, if you na posse we not to get experience about salon culture and heritage, I just encourage you to continue for stay tuned to this program today as they can learn plenty things about salon, the food, the music, waiting and waiting first time people and be they identify say this now we own culture law uphold them. And later on we'll talk about some of the things that we don't missing and how for revive them back so that salon goes sweet again, like how we they say sweet salon. When they come back in our studio, and let's start with you, Madam Smith. Before we come start the conversation proper, firstly, for somebody who first in this, for you read the word heritage. When you talk about heritage, what in particularly you they talk about?
Okay, making like for make it very simple. Heritage, you just like we say inheritance. Heritage, now them thing where we people that will be there before we hand over to where we inherit from them. So I can also like for talk say what will they do today will be to my new heritage. So what will people that they do before? Now they hand over to when we new heritage today. And now we responsibility for take care of them and they hand them over to them the way they come after we. So that now the simple way that we make it like for them describe heritage. Heritage get different way we can look at them. You get tangible heritage, you get intangible heritage. As the world say, tangible not way they touch, way they feel, like them building the monuments and sites. But then the intangible, and then the way they touch and feel, but you the experience, like with the way we they sing. We dance, is what other things, we cook, other things that we intangible heritage. But when you put them together, now the way of life of people that will be there before we don't inherit. So as you can see, very broad. But couldn't fall under this term heritage, cultural heritage, now in a million passion, but we can, the creatives, we talk about the Saliers, the way they call that thing the way they self left to we inherit from them, where we own young one and now. The upcoming artists them and the current one that we don't think up in the industry, we don't have the go left to the one that they come after with tomorrow. So in layman's term, that's what make it like for describing it. I'm not like for making too complex. Just simple, let people know say what we inherit from people they give we picking their name, they married, all that thing and they cook, they dress, even the way they build them host their up country. Then touch roof, then mud hut. The way of life of the people then before we. The thing that they do, and the thing that they left Giwi, now we heritage will get from them.
One thing we very common, especially for Salonia, now for we try for adopt the Western lifestyle, we make slowly when they lost this with heritage. You just make mention of something, we get for the houses. First time, when you go to a particular region, the way you see the setup of the houses, their house then they give you a clear interpretation of the kind of settler them waiting at this particular place. Now everybody want for build a structure to the Western way, where they slowly they lost with heritage. Going back to those days, with people waiting them be left. Or not been some of we not been born, but when they see pictures, they really see the setting being so beautiful, but now the city just don't turn one kind of way.
So what they making like for term this one unfortunate thing I can like for call it a cultural amnesia. Amnesia because like when person lost a memory. And it means to say it be get them before, but now you don't lose them. So making like for say Sierra Leone they suffer from cultural amnesia. It's not that we don't know which in our culture. It's just like so people that hand them pass them down to we, but we don't forget about them. So and it manifests in so many ways, like you say, and then they gravitate towards Western way of life for one reason or the other. But the reason they made them boku, we not just me not like for cast blame on we use them today. We use them today. Maybe we equip them with the skills and training when necessary. For me, them identify and appreciate and protect and then pass on the heritage way we supposed to give to them. Of course, we can talk say westernization, you know, we suffer for winner, we will be colonized, we whatever, but me not can take that as excuse. When there is a disconnect between the generation them, that can lead to cultural amnesia. In other words, if you go to some culture, then they respect them old people because now then get the knowledge, now then the institutional memory of that culture, them people then. If we know they honor them, we know they respect, we know they keep company with them, how we will learn from them. You say these them picking nowadays, they know they respect old person, they don't want to keep company with old person, then just they look at the Western way of life, then they're on TikTok, then they're on Instagram, then they're on Facebook, then they're on you name it, then they're on it. Then spend more even when they're at home. Even when they retire with their granny and grandpa in the house, they know they keep company with them, be inside, and then at the room, they're busy, they pout, they take TikTok picture, they make TikTok video. When you know sit down with the person when I get the knowledge for learn from them, how you go sabi waiting them they do. And then even when you they see them they practice first and way of life, people they look down on them, then they stigmatize them, they for say, oh, this is a muku way for do things. So now some of them they don't make, we don't get cultural amnesia. Way before say we don't forget how for do things. Even when people they try for show you they reject them, you they snub them, say now old fashioned and tangus and way for do things them. So now a real and present when I say danger, now a menace to a way of life. Because if there is this disconnect between the generation them, the next one we the after we they not go sabi do nothing how the people them they do thing before, where they lead to the erosion and maybe total annihilation of a way of life.
So as it is now, as a nation, like you said, they explain it clear, say the modernization, Western life, where we don't copy, they make, we they forget, but we own heritage them. How for revive some of them thing back? Because if we lost everything, it means no again nothing for sure. Generations and for come. How for revive them?
Me, like for say it has to be intentional. Intentional. In other words, we get for say don't say this not a problem. And we need to do something about it. And this and this we for do now the steps that we for take about that. And like I say in the clip on I show, me own consultancy made a compliment government efforts. When I know say as Khadija say, me na be the chairperson for the Monuments and Heritage Commission, we na the government agency where they set up for heritage preservation. And then I work very closely with the current chairperson, Mr. Joseph Kaifala, you know, and then the Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, as you very well, and also work with them directly. So them Minister of Tourism and Monuments and Heritage Commission then gets acts, policies, guidelines in place for address this particular thing we talk about. We just come in for help them do the work. You get forget like the tourism campaign where the Minister of Tourism they also tourism for all campaign. And I be in a National Railway Museum, I think last week or so I think 2 or 3 bus loads of youth then come in, where the access water then come out, they send a part of the tourism for all campaign. Then an intentional move by the tourism ministry for begin the encourage we use them for take interest in we heritage and culture. So we get for an intentional program, not by accident, not so you get for set out for say at the target the youth here for make them then we rekindle then love and interest in Salone culture. You come to this training where we do this skills heritage skills training where we do we don't train 22 people them from various institutions on how for preserve not just Bodos timber structures, because the person we can now a timber conservation expert. So the training we then get, you can apply to Bodos, you can even apply to then colonial hosting a hill station, because Minister of Works staff themselves by this training. So that's an intentional move where we make say let we train we use them on how for present them Bodos. Because also with the other them Bodos they go and they sell them all and they broke them all, fire they catch them all, but what will they do for preserve them? You know, we get another project where they can wait now for document them, endangered wood and architecture projects who they document them. But for me, when I don't think about that project, they be somewhat defeatist. It's like we don't give up. Say, then Bodos, and then they go, no, just document them.
We can't talk about the Bodos them. We get very critical background, if I can say, because most then I can say Freetown are for Creole, and the Creole then I then get the Bodos them. But let we talk about the emergence of social media and how it don't help for they fade away with culture. Earlier, you talk about, say, even the young people and now they come up, they even keep company again with them granny them. It's like the storytelling now be famous, especially in the rural parts them. You go see every event on the net where the moon they shine, beginning they sit down with old people and then they tell their story and then be seen for the enjoyer. But now with the emergence of social media, they even see picking sit down even with parents themselves, not to talk about the grandparents them. Is it that the social media or now we as people them decide for forget about to culture them?
Social media is good, but it depends on how you use them. You can use social media for good. In fact, you can use them for teach people about the heritage and culture. And an effective tool, really an effective tool. So not just blame social media by itself. In fact, the fact say una the online, if people review now, that's not a good way for you. So by itself, not bad. Waiting now the thing is that how waiting the people and the use them for now we for be critical of. Then beginning nowadays, like I say, because they not get much interest in heritage and culture, when they use social media not to for promote or protect or even showcase the heritage and culture, now for showcase themselves. Or waiting then they do the activities with their friends there. So for me, I use social media a lot for talk about my work, put word out there, and you use them a lot. So what we need to do is for create an environment wherein the young one we will rekindle the love and respect for their heritage and culture, for me them value them, because the only way to you value now you the one for protect. For me them value them, so make them begin use social media for bluff, for show to the world say, me na proud team girl. If I don't see some content now where some people they do them. I see them a lot where some people they sing in team. Yeah, if I just say that they see one way they showcase the different outfits of the various tribe in a salon. They do actually do the Creole, the Limba, the Madingo. That is very good. And a good use of social media for promote your heritage and culture. So social media not so in the bad thing. Now how we they use what they use them for now in the bad thing. And I'm just glad they say, like I said, glad the way young people then don't begin to create content around with culture and with heritage. So what we need for the when we come across video like that, they follow the person, for making get more following, let we encourage more content like that, and let we encourage more people them for more young one than for say then say for let the culture and promote them that in the same way. So social media not a bad thing, a useful tool. It depends on what you use them for.
So among the many heritage and culture them way we forefathers them left, which one you go identify as the major one them way a bad say we for ensure say we keep them?
Me I know for pick and choose because we use some total of your cultural heritage, now they define you as a person, your identity now one day. So if you say like pick and choose, you go talk say well, if you born picky, you can just name any kind of way, no matter. Whereas we know so we get naming ceremony. You could just talk say, me, the way married rights are not important. We will know say specific way they for marriage. So me no go pick and choose. All important. Now always put all things together. Now I make you Timini, now I make you Minde, now I make you Sierra Leonean. You understand? I make you Creole or Madinga. We put all that together, now make we the people of Sierra Leone. Now all we way of life, all people don't hand over to we. So me no one for pick and choose, all important. All very much important. Some they at a higher risk than others, but all important. Because if we begin to pick and choose, then people will say, me say this one not even important. Say no worry, but now all important. Let we try for preserve and protect and pass on we way of life, we get from the people.
If we talk about we heritage, we Salon be famous for cultural dance. We get places there like dance too. We get things there like paddle, waking come out. One of the things then that one of the Sierra Leonean entertainment. But all of them things then you hardly see them now. Where will be small, you go see them get this raffia and then waist gets onto then they wear it, they dance, and it was quite fun and entertaining. Now we prefer dance to hip hop and Afrobeats music them. So man don't even remember Sierra Leone cultural music they give. You hardly hear them. All of these things, nothing the way they show say, na pointers them for show say the culture the fade away. People and they like owner. People that elect the government, the Ministry of Tourism, how we for revive some of them things here back?
Okay, so you reference Ministry of Tourism. We already talk about this tourism for all campaign. This year, the Freetown City Council also don't you then use heritage tourism as one of the main clusters for job creation. In fact, as I speak, community engagement they go on at the various communities then for make them they engage in the priorities of these communities and heritage tourism and all of the things when they act with them. But so those are some of the intentional actions that we talk about. You mentioned dance troupe and you mentioned them paddle and the other esoteric them we call them debut we can come out from time to time. Dance troupe still there. They still did them. I think them they don't relocate from the culture village now Aberdeen, and then they build a culture village now outside of Freetown where them is supposed for good day, but I don't know what's the latest on that. But dance troupe still there. They still they perform and everything. But we know say government we don't put a moratorium, a ban on the other devil locally for the sake of this discussion. Locally devil then part of that we will be the come out now, and then also not forget lantern parade. Yeah. Now make I tell you, let's start with lantern parade. Lantern parade we all know say first 10 now we pray-day eve, fast month pray-day eve. Now in lantern be the come out. Then they change and say no go find people don't keep fast one whole month. They know they drink and we say on lantern parade can people then begin they drink and drunk everything and call so you know be gel well with the Muslim religion so they move until independence, right? Now that stuff don't stop. When will be they work with the Freetown City Council for observe the anniversary the 2030 year? We try for pull lantern. You know go believe say we not able to see identify people that always be build lantern as salon. So we end up for do the handheld lantern. Now, waiting the effect of these bans and moratorium, what they lead to, it means say the knowledge they fade away. Because if every year then they pull lantern a competition, more people they develop interest for learn how to make lantern, you know. But when you stop them, when they always then they die off. They know the transmit the skill, just like what I talk about this intergenerational transmission of knowledge, this disconnect. That is now some of the result in that one day. So, like I say, me not know waiting at the latest on government stance about them, but I know that's anymore. But
it's quite interesting, eh? We will own this culture of lantern. When they left family, they come on away and they see Western world them. We don't even get idea, then they embrace them. They don't even get the material, but then they make do with waiting they get. And they pull lantern, you go Jamaica, you go country them now the West, they see that they do boo lantern dance.
It's really unfortunate, and I tell you, when we go ready for bring lantern back, we will get for go outside salon, go bring people can't take people for bring lantern because the one that waste a big bill. I mean, we did an active search. The one that waste a big bill, they're not boku. Most of them don't old, they don't die.
Interest people not get
because they will not they pull lantern. If you pull lantern every year, when a competition, then when you get to workshop for build lantern, then young man who can learn for make lantern. But if you know the make lantern, wait to make a for learn for make lantern, where they know they allow lantern for come out. You know, so there is a disconnect in when they call. So wait to me, they say we need for bring back. Then we culture and then we lantern, then we paddle, then we call. Like I say, we know they speak for government. I know the government stands on that, but we need for bring them back because only when we practice them, now more people will get interested in, and more people they learn how to make and learn with the skills then they transfer. Okay. You know.
All right, viewers, today tell us purely about salon culture and heritage they talk about. And we'll get the experts between at the studio sometimes. If fine fellow just go back and refresh your memory, look at what in the loss. What to make we slowly the loss with sweet salon, especially we camper with culture and with heritage. And as you just know for Madam Smith, it's quite interesting for those they do a research for get somebody for build lantern, posting on again for build and the end. With time we go hire people them outside for can show we how for make something we now we own. But let me just relax and listen to some old music them when a part of the salon cultural music them. We will come back, we will continue the discussion. If you know somebody who not get knowledge about salon culture and some of we heritage them, just stay with me this morning at this program. You go get for learn more within some of we cultural heritage them, and later at the program, Madam Smith go provide some suggestion on how for try for revive them and maintain some of them things they are back. Don't forget for share the program. Don't forget for drop your comment, your thoughts that any of the comment section then at the platform where they watch with.
So when we are
soldier open school. Oh, Firestone, just in the beginner school. Oh, Firestone, Firestone, just open school. Oh, Firestone, Firestone, just in the beginner school. Oh, Firestone, Banguma, you say na Banguma. Hey, Banguma, you back out, because you.
We continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. We hope say you enjoy that music day today. It's all about culture and we they talk about heritage. We they take una mind them back to yesteryears, how salon been there, where salon been sweet. Waiting at some of the things them where we first them people and be they do in terms of entertainment and how we self we don't can now for uphold some of them cultural heritage where they left away.
You know, Khadija, where the song they play just now, Firestone, I don't know, it bring any memory?
Of course, it brings so many memory back. Then we you go notice saying that them music there, so people they listen and then they get so much joy. But we own generation now, if you not listen to hip hop, if you not listen to Afrobeat and dance hall music there, you know they feel like say they listen. Some people and they way. Now this generation, I know they even relate to some of their songs.
Some man not even know what we play so.
Exactly. So you tell me now.
Well, I believe so the expert is in the studio and they bring camp Madam Smith. As they talk about culture and heritage, like I just asked Khadija where this song they play and no say it relatable. What are some of the memories them where they bring come na your mind if we talk about we heritage?
Firestone, like the song with them, because the song with them play na Firestone. I don't talk like the studio say them padu go after una say na Firestone music una play, una not play padu music. You know, okay, so you know say first way they say then they will do come out Firestone padu. The one whole free on it on about. The one whole place the mix up box up. You will not go come out for dance, you go come out for watch. But in an event, when a community event, everybody be they engage, everybody be they identify, everybody be like for common for see. Unfortunately, with time, you know, it became more fet, you know, drunkenness, and then the one we finally kill them when they politicize them. Okay, let's talk the fact, eh? Yeah. So I'm sure that even make them, then they ban them, you know. So let we practice heritage and cultural way of life without fear of it being politicized, stigmatized. You know, let we just enjoy them for waiting and be. You know, that be me no one day dance them, but don't watch. We dey the come out. I don't come out go watch. We lantern be the come out. I can either go to National Museum, you know, because you know say they near the court, so you know na court so make him just go station himself inside National Museum. They see the old way in the past when they call. Now be a joyous occasion. You know where people can be. You know people not even irrespective of you so-called status in society. They dance table. If they come out, you dance table freely. Then be where they express yourself. Say na me culture, this na me heritage without any shame. You know, but when they become like for saying for their riff-raff and argument, that makes some people begin stay away from her. But in the past, not see people they enjoy for me like I said, no one they dance debut, but don't go watch debut boku, you know.
You know at times like you say some people because they don't know the value of something, ignorance can make them they misuse certain things. But if we talk about we own culture and heritage, like the paddle way you talk about. I remember growing up, we said we come on lantern, like na middle net, with the left first cancer and John canting up for watch and see some of them things. Then they waiting at the value where they get, where for make people uphold them. Okay, so we talk about say these are part of the we creative slow put with him. If you know born meat, then they pull paddle and waiting in column. You know they know it's not paddle. You know they understand what's in a paddle. You know they know how for do paddle. This now an integral part of we heritage and culture we will for protect and pass on. Now in make we Sierra Leonean. Now somebody will talk say online. Somebody will talk say Salon Creole Fiba Cameroon Creole, Salon Fiba Creole Fiba. If Fiba so many other language, but waiting make Sierra Leone, waiting make we stand apart from other side the way they carry them free slave go. Now because them liberated Africa we can bring this rich
cultural heritage, then Yoruba, way of life, then we come Mojaji, then we call and now him sets we apart, okay? Even then, we know the old say, most of the Nigerians are from the Nigerian influence where they come. Now him sets we apart. So if we allow that for go, then a good part of we heritage, then we don't lose so. And it erode from we identity as Sierra Leoneans, as Freetonians. You make mention in your earlier comments, say some people they talk say Freeton, then Bodos, now for Creole, everything they call it. Where now, of course, me you two know say that is not true. It's just that if you go back to how they established the colony of Freetown, you know, the people that we come. But it is now for everybody. And now we see a blend of all the cultures of the different types of Sierra Leone present in Freetown, not just Freetown. Even you go say like McKinney, not to just in the way of life there. You know what I mean? So now a nice marriage of all the different way of life there, where we for embrace, because diversity in culture is fine. It's fine, but you for also get cohesion, you understand. All man practicing you, nobody not look down on the companion, respecting companion. Me, they make no me na us. When culture thing go they plan, okay, I will say if you see me what are they glad for what they you see until you always see the culture thing you don't begin that say na me like me not care I will strive, you understand me I respect all that they enjoy all. You know, one girl there on TikTok where they make that mean they way of dance. I think in boyfriend or your husband. It's so nice. That's what I can search for in video then so if we all embrace, say we all different, but we respect everybody young, you know, collectively, and I make we salon, and nothing say wahala for them. And let we keep politics out of we culture.
We talk about, say, the country divide at this point, divide by tribe, region, and what have you. So if we talk about bringing back cohesion, you think, say, using some of the cultural heritage then, get prospects for unite we again as a country?
Absolutely. In fact, that's one of the strong points that we culture gets for social cohesion. If they bring people then together to a point that they forget self say me too not supposed for the talk, you understand? If you play good music like so just not care if not team the music with me the music. But you see we all the snap with finger, they rock with foot. We don't forget self say I suppose for vex by them in the I suppose for vex by them team, but they enjoy the music. You know, so now a way that they for bring people then together. Me personally, like I say, me I enjoy all Timbo Salon. All the tribe, all the way in the corner. So me feel to say we practitioners that we put away there before, therefore tap into this cultural heritage, let them use them as a tool for heal salon. For bring we together. Let we not allow the things that we get more in common than we not get in common. We know say we get so much in common. Now we can try for like say we different. We not different, especially when we come to with cultural heritage. We get cultural practices, you understand? We come to most if you go to the region, like say you go to the eastern region, you go to them, you go then Kono, then these other people, you know, then culture, then Gizi, you know, it's very similar. You get practice the way they cut across different tribes. So let we embrace then in the way they unite, we common amongst we all we enjoy for do, rather than focus on waiting the divide we. You understand? Me, I got all kind of party from all kind of region, from all kinds, and then all know me say me what's it can to heritage and culture. Me know they pick and choose. You know, so I feel so that that's the people that they make policies, where they implement the program, the policies and whatever. Now they say they for highlight, and I should say that they do it right now because, like I say, Minister of Tourism get them way they don't roll out, Freetown City Council self they on the verge for rolling out, and now because they don't see the potential. Say if we hold this cultural heritage business with two hands, we stand for benefit. The tourism aspect, the social cohesion aspect, the job creation aspect. You know, there's a lot. Look, and also say we'll cancel these Bodos projects in the moment. Where we usually I will tell you, almost people don't benefit from this one green project. We will quantify yesterday now the work site. Just by joke, just the Omolanke possibly deliver board the amount of money we don't make. Yesterday the accountant where they tell me say he said Miss me. He said this might say you don't come up push by this project so you know just one project. You can imagine if you get several of these. So let we embrace with cultural heritage and let we harness the benefit. There are so many potential benefits. And if for me, if you see say the benefit from this, what's make you go allow somebody for camp put on yes, you know, for let you go make palava, for let you make and you know you shun other person just because they're not common at the same region or the same tribe within corner. When I come together for the benefits of Mama Salon.
Based on your knowledge, now waiting you go see the role where learning institutions then go play for help revive with heritage and culture. The
need for introduce some causes and maybe short causes or long whatever where the targets we youth man them for develop their skills for appreciate and protect our cultural heritage. You understand?
Because before you reach the youth age, if I remember when we did from Nosgi, like we became a 5-year-old, they tell you say one for recite the national anthem, the pledge. I don't know if we can start from then kind of early age.
They still teach them the national anthem and the pledge also.
Yes, but the other part of the heritage.
Yeah, then they also when we maybe they go school, we get civics as a subject, we get history as a standalone, we get social studies, we get religious studies. Now at some point, me not even right now I'm very much confused. Maybe left salon when I come, the way we are meeting don't change the subject. I can ask them picking, I will say they are within are these subjects, then cluster. Yeah, they don't cluster, they don't cluster them together. We mean say they don't water down some of the content. You understand? Like civics will be standalone, now Stevie na standalone, when I be history na standalone. So you learn more. But because they bring them together and say, I don't know if na social studies then call her now. I mean, like I said, don't quote me on that. You know, I really no. But we need for intentionally introduce culture at a very young age, at primary school, elementary school. I don't know if now the curriculum they for put out or introduce some subject, standalone subject there, where they talk directly about that. In fact, one of the initiatives we do, I've been at the Monuments and Heritage Commissioner for set up school heritage clubs, and precisely because we notice say and don't water down the curriculum about history, heritage and culture. Then because okay, those set up heritage clubs, they will give them a condensed version of them, you know, for teach them about the heritage and culture. So we need for introduce that at all levels of education. Catch them young. We like for saying culture. Catch them young. The sooner you introduce the beginning so that the sooner they go learn and appreciate and love them. So the need for reintroduce those aspects into the school curricula from elementary level all the way up.
When we talk about this Bodos now, you just make mention, say at some point growing up you left, but when you come back you get confused about certain things. And so lots of people themselves get confused. Certain streets then be dates the way you go, the way you watch, the way how the Bodos them they in pattern and they in structure. You go really know say yes, this na this particular state. But now for let you even see Bodos na this capital city, maybe na somebody does not abandon them. Nobody know they live inside again. Everybody they try now for build a modern structure. We for go back to Bodos if anybody they watch you now want for billions.
Okay, make us say the day God will give me money for billions, the first also I be na Bodos. No, me they watch me no more. Me not care. Me they build me Bodos now. When I build me Bodos, when I open me Bodos, so we go there. You go jealous now me Bodos. He said we go for go build Bodos. Listen, Bodos na an integral part of our cultural heritage. Yes, we for keep Bodos. We for maintain Bodos. But before I begin the preach for what we for do for Bodos, make us tell you what are the issues of the Bodos. Now, Bodos they are sitting on prime real estate. Okay, then at the CBD. Then the part of city where people then want for build monstrosities, skyscrapers on that land with that Bodos day. The majority of Bodos owners live abroad. I do extensive research about Bodos. The majority of Bodos owners and they're abroad. The Bodos they're left in the care of lawyers and impoverished relatives were not able to take care of the Bodos. Or they are rented out to tenants who not effectively take care of the Bodos. Bodos, when they begin well, the tenants then they alter them, they go pull board, then put pan body, then go pull board, then put cement, then go, then they use different material for alter the Bodos. Bodos or another type of Bodos, when small land in a yard we get Bodos, the next thing they say no go build concrete behind the Bodos don't choke. The Bodos don't choke. Now, the Bodos them, they at high risk. Development projects, then road construction, the other thing, then they affect Bodos. We see the approach say, one pass land street now, so one buy you land, you get enough money. Until a person when we born, when they say that kind of money, now sell is sell so. And some people they actively target Bodos owners them, entice those boku money for me and sell them Bodos. So the Bodos that is the only way we will save the Bodos. Now where the owner, the people that own the Bodos realize say, this is invaluable asset target. So not begin to put monetary value to your property, because if I not gonna lie, it's very enticing for make you sell the Bodos. But if you know say this way in this means some money, no amount of money, no they compare to this property we get, then they also will work on. So the owners they're so proud of them Bodos. They're so aware of the heritage, of the value of the property. They're so no one let nothing touch that host day. You understand? If you go to the yard, how the yard be there from 10 and so there not be no monstrosity next to them. You know, say Korea where you go there, then because how they get the garden where the pepper stone is all thin, you know, now so the yard they still the space still there. So you get pride in your Bodos. Una we get Bodos. First time they say no get money for maintaining a Bodos or the skills not there. Well, not to excuse me. They talk about the money part too. We not get money for let una fix una Bodos. But like I say, majority of Bodos una then they are but then go afford for fix them Bodos. So now we get people in the country we sabi for fix una Bodos. Una left for sell una Bodos. If make you Bodos, make a nice. If na and being safe you wanna make a mass. Let people pay prime money if for let them go sleep na Bodos.
What make they relate the Creole then to Bodos?
Because the Bodos na the free formerly enslaved people that we can and then bring Bodos technique for build camp, the Nova Scotians them, and then later on the Maroons the way we can then be them missing host. Now because now then decide that them be enslave them. Now America, listen, the cabin they would then be the build now wooden structures. So now that they don't so they don't learn for build, so then be the enslaved there. So then can carry the know-how. We talk about intangible culture, then carry the know-how for build Bodos. So now they can build the Bodos there. Now mean they call them Creole Bodos because now then Creole build them. We then come as formerly enslaved people there. And I mean they call them Creole Bodos. But I mean you to know so all tribe own Bodos.
So reviving them Bodos here, we all know say currently even the CBD used forget this Pademba Road axis, but now pastor so you want go them Bathos, then Gloucester, Leicester, and inside they go they begin the see Bodos them. How, for example, Pademba Road where they see now so many structures, big building and they did now, it possible forget side them forget Bodos middle the city now.
Bodos they still there.
But now one.
But the thing about Bodos now they are privately owned. So then make I say we speak directly to the owners. In fact tomorrow Creole Senate Union and not they do free publicity for them, but then get prayer breakfast where they don't invite me for go talk because they think that then are the primary owners of Bodos. That's not to say that the only owners. We need for speak directly to the other way own them Bodos. But then say these Bodos who are owned na fine assets I get and not for sell and not for broken down and not for change the form, you know, begin to this other material. Now they are privately owned, so now then we own and then get for decide say this me property where me granny die left give me or my great grandpa die left give me. This are the old as Bodos, are the keep them as Bodos and not go change them for nothing. And then you look say oh you go get more money if it costs more for broke Bodos and build than for preserve Bodos. This project don't prove that. Then people in the host them be deciding the broke and build and the money they for spend compared to what we spend so now for fix them. It's affordable for fix the Bodos. Both there, but because na restoration project, we know they take away all the boat them. We check each one boat by boat. They are always strong. We pull them. We then get the technique. We something mix so dust with the cascabite, the rub and they fill them in. Boku days. Now that's the trainer we can. That's the teach them for do how for preserve their old boat. We not for just throw away. So inside you can see join. We they call them joinery. Where they take half parts now old board. You take new board. You join and get different way the way they join them. All two exist as one unit. But could take technique they for preserve. Now they will own them Osia. Now then get for realize say now good thing they own and then for decide say they know the broke them or sell them. Instead then can get where they can make money from them Bodos. If you make Bodos something way so desirable, say I make an like a old like even the toys in package for say spend the night in the board house. You know, you sell them as a package. You know, you make them so desirable that man go sleep in a Bodos. You make t-shirts. I slept in the board house. You know what I mean? But the way they increase the value of Bodos.
So how about the villages then? For example, you're gonna Brave, you're gonna York, because of how they don't sell the land them, new people and when they go there settler them, they change the whole pattern of how they force them people and be left the villages them. That's now one big problem.
Now big problem. You mentioned York. We do research in York. We find Bodos the way don't they not the same family from the tail and build the Bodos. In other words, the settler we can, like for liberated Africa, we build the Bodos. Now young people they still own and live inside the Bodos. We find quite a few in York. We don't, yes. And even this also they work with. Now one example, the people that will be like still in their family, now then great can picking they get and so now. So but now you ask for CEOs like that, they don't change hands so many times. But you rightly say that new people the way they cancel them place and then they change the dynamics of the place. They bring in new way of life. They know the value within a meet and it's for change. And then Bodos they at least like I say, the problem with them Bodos not so that the Bodos now the land with the Bodos they online the issue. Now people want, you know. So like again as I repeat, now the private people that will own them Bodos. Now then get for this and okay, one of the things that we come out of research is that the Bodos owner they say, then won't forget an association of Bodos owners. So if they come together as a group, they can able for educate each other, raise awareness, and they advocate for support from government. Because like I say, most of the Bodos owners there, they don't get money for preserve them Bodos. But if they come together as a group, they can forget like loans and stuff like that, government support, and we go enable them for preserve them Bodos. Because left on their own, if you go get Bodos, you're not getting for it. Somebody say, "La, can buy Bodos." You sell. So if they come together as a collective group, you know, they're going for advocate for more resources, for they're going for help them for preserve them Bodos. So now a partnership, government self gets for put and even though they are privately owned, government self and other like-minded agencies get for put and for say let we make an intentional move for help them Bodos owners so for me for keep them Bodos. Let we give them soft loans, you know. Let we they after they will make policy for say if you keep your Bodos, you stand for benefits X, Y, Z, or if you take loan for preserve Bodos, the interest rates will low. You understand? They kind after the way government go do, but now only way they come together as a group, they this association of Bodos owners when they propose, we me strongly they in favor of. When they come together as a group, then they go for realize say you know, there is more strength in numbers, and they can able for approach all government and other agencies there for help them for preserve them Bodos. But me they say please, whoever they listen, where they in a position for help Bodos owners for preserve them Bodos, do what you can. We as the private sector we do a little bit by providing training and other resources, but the bigger helpers, you know, they need for step into this game for help the Bodos owners then for me they for preserve them Bodos.
Alright, so I'll continue for the with you in the studio, and remember say this edition of the Breakfast Show you watch where they talk about Salone heritage and culture, some of the things we don't lost. Why as a nation we need for revive them back. And remember say yourself where they watch can send we you comments at the comment section. Tell me what you think about Salone heritage, waiting at the thing and where you feel say we don't lost, where we need so that we will continue for call Salone Sweet Salone. Drop your message in the comment section or send them to 074 200 545 074 200 545. Now the number for send your message to as we continue for look at more issues than we get for do with Salone heritage. Later in the program we go for Guna another music break, but quickly let we just talk to one senior citizen we na Ina Kamara we don't talk say as part of the culture them we don't lost na the country. Then believe say that begin from the home. Well, we listen to interview where we reporter Alhassan Koroma been do with him for sound in your view what he think about the history then we don't the loss na the country.
Like Salone today and Salone today, to me it don't very different in many ways. One, the way we been dress for going on streets, all the dress, all people them before you go to street self, they can't snap for them and watch you how you dress. But now we don't picking them when they don't dress done. As you see away of somebody's family don't hold. Because he not say you they check yourself, he they put close to the bag. When you go down street, he change to what he wants. So I feel saying that side we don't lost that we not able control the picking and so.
So specifically, would that we they refer to, would that make we lost that aspect of dress code we they make even with beginning they come outside and they before dress like how reinforcing people they dress. Would that forecast blame too?
The blame another custom. Sunday not to parents, Sunday not to parents. Why I say Sunday not parents? Some parents and they know the monitor, they will let you picking it dress anyhow for go out. Then you will the monitor your own back because if they see how that in company they go dress, and don't mind it puts clothes in a bag for let it go get the similar thing to what in company don't do. don't dress. So now that's make I say Sunday, na parents, Sunday not to parents.
Okay.
Now this markets are family.
So, waiting at the other aspect, the other side, you know, so we don't lost in terms of the culture. Now, we don't discuss about the dress code, we don't know. So, with your experience, not Sierra Leone, so who said that the other area again where they lack in terms of the culture?
In terms, the queen again, yeah, I say that the marriage side back, what I talk. We don't send them there. We be the patients. We be patient. That patient day sometimes na the blessing the day Sunday power picking and day today. But now, one. Sometimes out of 100 you go get 3. Wait for say the patient. Because woman now a one see in company do this in company do this except one one. And which of course sometimes that poor man there you know get that upper hand. Like how that you confident in your man gets. You don't know how your man they get your money. This your man sometimes you want work in your money journey way. But in the fatal, God no answer it. That way they come with you, once they come with you, you don't want to know how they come with them. So some people they mean like they make the rebels done at the my use.
Still for maintain the aspect of train in a cultural heritage until we be on start before being inside transportation business and country. So how you holistically look at the way forward for let's salon maintaining culture, because plenty people they compare salon with other countries like Nigeria where they see most of them they maintain a culture. When you can address when they say when a German dress you don't see yes it's a Nigerian person, but in Sierra Leone you don't lost that aspect say for dress code. So what do you think we need for maintaining things like that?
Anyway, let's see again. I feel say yes, first time when Creole reach Naya, you don't know say na Creole. You don't wear in prints, you don't time when they call. When Timiniman, Mendeman, Lokoma, we don't wear with Dokete and Lapa. As you wear because they don't know the difference between the Creole and the country.
Yeah.
As you reach now any side they don't differentiate you now. So now we don't make now we say for me all our man being which is man. You know go no Creole, you know go no country, no this. So me I feel say let we see there on this we don't culture them back.
So before we left you, we think will be the message to Sierra Leoneans then we watch you now because they look at the culture, the tradition of Sierra Leone in different aspects in terms of food of dress, the food, the way they build houses and first and all day. So it's going to be your motivation word to family they watch you now.
Anyway, me I dey tell me family and say, no will not forget the culture. Any Sierra you go, if you go party, if you get the docket la power, not to altering out trusses. Where you docket and lapa, if you feel for where you gown, you come out. When they see you sleep, they will not say yes, this is Sierra Leone. You don't wear you docket and lapa, you don't say you did fine, you don't come out. That no will show say because that they went trusses, that they wear this, you don't so much man. We all know much man. Then even their house here, what will they build? Somebody they see because that company don't go build up hill, instead they go claim past the hill in the building. All them things they cause problem for we. You see, when we meet the people them they build, yes, you go down that you have flat, how many years they don't get no problem. But sometimes you go build panel, you go build side of the hill, this, that, they give you self problem. When we scan this now, what's about for you? You see where they call. Now that's make them thing and they all let we know what they do. Let we not say, because you get money, you go spend that anyhow where you want for spend now. We just for destroy other customers. But they because you get money now, you will get that you want flat. You don't mind it can be big of carry that you want or carry it then they let them follow that you need. And they all you know find to God. Okay. When you get money, spend that in a way where God will bless you. If that hospital other side, hope people and they call them, you give them. And not say when you give them, God self will give you. Because not to all hand equal. So now that's make you give the advice to Sierra Leone and say, let us so the outcome come in what's a mandate.
All right, we continue the breakfast show. Well, that now senior citizen Ina Kamara we talk to Al Hassan Akoma inside that interview day. We take we back during the days them how them be the dress for go party. As you hear from Madam Ina, it still encourage me say if you want to go you party, for use you docket and lapa, you get you big gown, you for wear them as that's not a typical Sierra Leonean culture. That's not one of the way for show say you are a Sierra Leonean. But we can look at the way of dressing. I think say it not too they fade out because you go see now even the young girls, everybody they into Ngara country clothes, make her into a different fashion. Well, we continue with the breakfast show, and today we they look at Sierra Leone culture and heritage. We get Madam Aissatou Smith, where in our experts in this particular area, they don't they talk to, we don't they take we through some of the things that we don't they happen during the yesteryears. As we all know, Liberty Online Television are partner to the Ministry of Tourism, and then get the Tourism for All campaign. Also, and they do different themes them every month. So commencing next month, you will get forget different contents them from Liberty Online Television. We get for do it with culture and with heritage as way for promote Sierra Leone tourism sector. Well, we go back to the same thing what we don't do this morning. We can't take on our mind the way back as we talk about culture. Not for forget with cultural music them where we force them people and be they dance and enjoy too. Now just relax, listen to this one. They will come back to Aissatou Smith. We will tell we about this particular music code they can play. Then from there we can look at the cultural dressing code, how we force them people and be the dress for go out. We hope so enjoy that music day way back, Dr. Olodin's. We first I see everybody in the studio be they shake and vibe. It's good for let you notice say as soon as the beats drop, we're all able for relate. Although some people not been dead and days they like Mabel and so they not be.
Now me for tell you what's in the music they boss. Because me don't the age now.
So that's everybody viewer when I really they get an entertaining morning because that now be the essence where they plan this program. Say it's good sometimes for let we reflect and get back some taste or feel of we culture, especially as Sierra Leonean. the senior citizen who talked to earlier, Madam Smith, we na Madam Ina Kamara, we make a very vital point. We get for do it about we dress code. We na in them they relate we, not so from a political lens. First 10 days as you dress, then go say, hey, this na Creole girl, this na Timney girl, this na Mende girl, because each tribe you go able to relate to waiting away. But that pattern is still there because now you see people and slowly they go into the country close back, like waiting maybe work so. Now a mixture of Gara and country close. And it's quite expensive now. So it shows in terms of we dress code, we slowly they go back to the olden days.
As person dress so, especially the woman them, they will say this na Timney girl, this na Mede girl and too. But for me, I'm glad the way it is now, we be say not only Timney, not only it's in the anymore. We all they wear each other, in traditional outfits. It's very nice. This points to which we'll be talking about this social cohesion. Remember, you reference the music. Yeah. Together, Dr. Love in music place, so we all at the studio. We all the shake we all the shake with food. We now remember say me not to Creole, me not Simnio, me not no. The music bring we all together. That moments day, we all share in the joy of that music day. Now some of the things and the way cultural heritage they do, they make you forget your difference. We all share and celebrate that moment in time. Now we come back to the dressing. Me very happy. I get me mama na from Makini. So me, na Makini I go secondary school. Me compound na Makini na inside Manikala. Me mama na soso na inside Manikala, and I grow up with gara making. Me mama then me family all na gara then they make. I grew up inside Manikala, who's na the center for gara making. So me that way know me family me I even sell gara. I don't know to me be side hustle now one day, I dey sell gara, but if it's any gara I see away, I hardly dey buy gara. Why want me gara? Then they make them for me. I make them for myself. Or why they make for sale? I make one suit or one gown for myself. I dey wear gara a lot. Gara don't make a revival. A big revival, and me I'm so happy about that. And you see how we add value to gara, we all wear now. It's so desirable now. Now, Boku marry where they go, especially Makini marry dress code. I should be na gara. And it's not cheaper, but we they buy them because it's so in Nagaga it they last very long. I get Gaga I don't get from 92. I don't know when you get a small starch, you make them Nagaga na shine, you don't shine back. So I'm glad the way we traditional way of dressing they make a revival, and I also glad the way before say we they cut across cultures. You understand? Then Creole they wear Madinga docket. Then Madinga they wear print.
Yeah,
the print now, the prints don't make a big comeback. Now all kind pattern first that Creole print. Now young girl prints. Even that clip on a show of me, you see the print jackets we are wearing there. Prints don't can you pass this no more. I mean now I wear print too. You understand? But for say old fashioned now. So me very happy with regarding one aspect of culture where I feel so say don't make a comeback. Where we don't take great pride in we gara, we country close the combination, even the cutting them. The way they call Ankara. It don't make a combination. They get some from Ivory Coast, from Ghana, with the call just the cutting for me. For me, it makes sense. Like where salon one so. Me personally, now for able for wear Western clothes, pass at the Gustav no say fully get air condition.
And now China even they copy.
Then they copy because they need something where they breathe, where they sweat too much. This place too hot. So with regards to the dressing, I know we lie on one side where we don't try. Really, we don't try. We don't add value to gara. We don't make all my own gara now. We get big time designers. Them look. You talk about Madawoki. Then they make you talk about Saito Harrison. They don't bring back gara, and even the small time gara traders the way I don't see people all man they make gara now. So gara don't come back. Country clothes don't come back. The combination don't come back. Mr. Guess so when a combination the country clothes it's not cheap, but they buy them because it look good.
They force People be just the same Friday the way you African.
Yes, no,
but now
every day.
Even the pattern, they mix them with you wear you garage midi, you wear you crepe.
Yes, you look like waiting you
exactly.
So you make them very comfortable. Yes.
So I think one of the thing and then they will commend.
No, we don't try. That's why we don't try. We don't. We continue. We will continue for try. You know, we all will continue for where we cut it. We garage them. We continue close them. We batik them.
Yeah.
You know. Really. Now one thing. You don't create so much income for people where they sell garage. Now man, they make garage and sell. You know, because you know so where you make and go buy them. What's the fine? And go buy them. You know. So that one thing that side we say God thank you. We don't try.
So not so competing, but like how we say the garage don't make a good revive. We don't see now even people them way perhaps they feel say now just people that will not go to school. People themselves now they do answer inside hustle and they make money out of them. For the other one them, we see when they revive the Bodos. How we go revive the other one them back for bring them all on board? Because not all man go into Gara, not all man go into Bodos, but the other aspects of them.
So we dey copy the strategy we don't use for Gara all that in them. The way to make you the way Gara because they add value to Gara, they showcase Gara as something we fight for we desirable. Now one thing about preservation. People they only preserve what's in value. If you're not value, I don't care if you come out, you talk to you pit white now you mouth. Now you say who they talk to. Now you make you see way you do the engagement, then you get forget buying from the people they understand. They get for believing what you they do, buying to what you they do. Okay? The reason we make all the way Gara because they don't tell you say Gara na fine thing for we don't make them designers and don't make all kinds of style. And the same thing if we come put Bodos say Bodos now find us for living. You don't even need for spend but Cooper electricity because you don't even need AC. You know say them billion Bodos first AC not the say you go save on electricity cost.
They encourage people for begin go back and live na Bodos.
Yes.
So they fix AC inside Bodos.
Some people don't fix them, but most Bodos don't need AC. You don't need AC because if you build them, you don't green technology where you for make sure that you get you maximize the flow of breeze and whatever. You don't need AC na Bodos. They cut down on you electricity bill really. If you see AC na Bodos na other, you know say the first time Bodos no get AC. But no one here you say heat skill person na Bodos. So no let me talk where the place cold inside you comfortable. Where hot outside you comfortable. So me they say let we go back for live and build Bodos. Then we get Bodos, let we fix Bodos them.
So how about we cultural festival them? Like each region it gets a what is famous for.
Yep.
Get the po, the bangbani, all of them thing then they. In fact, some people they shy away from it now.
Now the influence of westernization and then they stigmatize them thing and they. Now, near you two, we must not reach. We must not reach for talk about them, especially the male Sikh society. Maybe some of we are members of the female society them. And we know say in we culture, not taboo for talk, but we not concern you, especially Sikh society. But what we can say is that the same way they talk about Bodo, the same way they talk about that thing, people not for shame for if not part of you, this way you come out to a tribe, get this Sikh society where you meet your forefathers and are members of. Not afraid or shame for join them. In fact, society, they will empower self if you know join them thing. So if you're not possible empower, definitely just get for go join them thing and waiting I think say we don't affect some of them thing some of the harmful things the way we don't associate them with. I'm not saying that they are part of them because like I said I do not know. Me not remember. But they associate some harmful practices so they will make some person afraid for go join. But if within your family you meet say that they be inside in a family, you uncle you prepare them for make sure say they encourage you for join them. So this the question I made the talk say from home training from within the family setting, we get for encourage people there for belong to who side them forefathers and we don't belong to. We except if it is harmful for them for belong to them thing and you understand. But me they say I see somebody post now on a comment say let all country go Bundu.
I will ask you the question.
No, I see the comments.
But taking
the
into consideration the kind of controversy
about Bondo.
What they pan Bondo, so I
Yes.
just say let it slide.
Yes,
but
no.
if you want for address that,
we almost say government don't talk say Bondo not a bad thing, except that the person for don't reach the age of consent. This is what government say. So government not say not join Bondo. Government say there's some person there against and say the cutting, the this, the that, or the color, whatever. You know, I mean they say when you don't reach 18, you decide for yourself.
So now one of the things that I know for maintain as part of the culture.
Now we culture are part of the culture.
Some people believe say the Bondo bush now way for train a girl.
Yes, na a school.
Yeah.
Na in a school, in a rite of passage. That they go then training for begin for able for keep you marry those, take care of your man and you picking them. That's Bondo be default. But for some, no say again with westernization and urbanization, then change the format of Bondo. But the original Bondo, the cutting was just a minor part of it. The time where they spend at the bush, the way they teach you. Now, in that be the more important and integral part of Bondo, the training part of it. So, some person they say they know cut Bondo. In a way, go still teach the people there how for all the lessons here without the cutting. So man, they say okay, make it 18 and making this decide. Me, they go on record for say me, I'm not against Bondo 100%. Of course, are they against underage Bondo, and even person don't reach 18, not enough for force, enough for some village where they catch you good about they against that. Let person be fully informed about Bondo. They decide for join the Bondo, he join them. Me not they against them as a blanket rejection.
So that day we force them people and then they even make them like a calendar event. Say, oh, this picky don't reach of age, when school lock, this long holiday, and they can go put on a Bondo. But now don't they see people they when activists them, they aggressively they preach against that. In fact, some parents themselves now get for hide if you want for go put you picking Bondo. But you they say as maintaining the culture and some of the things then they will for uphold.
Okay, so like you say, Bondo business naturally very controversial. They follow some of the discussion, the one them for, the one they against. I see how they can attack each other. I see their accusations, counter accusations. Some man they say they use them for raise money. Some man they say they use them for self-aggrandizement. Me not they jump into that Friday. None not to my own concern. Waiting me they say if you ask me as a heritage preservation and management professional, say waiting me think say Bondo for continue, Bondo not for continue. Now the answer I don't give you so.
With Ina the studio, Aisatu Smith. We'll come back to you shortly. As always, we make an inclusive and make sure say you say for the watch we get your own parts for play and make you comments and make contribution to any topic we deal with. And we see a lot of messages that don't come in this morning for this particular topic where we look at when and how we go revive Salone heritage and culture. This attempt for that we listen to owner self-own views them as when I don't send a lot of messages in this morning inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. The very first one they look at the Facebook page, Ronald Beresford, Ignatius, George Stonese, go to the Great Biburez Shrine and see how it's been neglected. You will be ashamed. Go to Many Yoko Shrine or Kailondo Shrine. You will see my points. It's so bad. It's so sad that our heroes have been forgotten.
This one, they come out from Us friend Kamara on Facebook. He says she's saying the truth. Her home was at the mouthpiece of cultural dress production. She has always been interested in culture and drama. Keep the banner high, sister. Enough respect. Us boy Kamara.
All right, we look at more messages still at the Facebook page regarding the first song we've been playing. Mahmoud Fofana say, oh my God, wanna remind me of the days of Firestone, Bloody Mary, Padul, and Tetina. I beg, make them come back with the culture.
Well, at the essence that, as Liberty Online Television, we get many creatives there with we, so when they plan the program, we'll be really plan and say one for Duam so that anybody will watch them, you go get a memory. We hope so we're able to meet on our expectations. So they continue with the text messages as we still get Madam Smith with we at the studio. This one from Edward Fort na Facebook. They say make we make Bondo empower a festival like South Africa, the Reef Festival.
All right, more messages. Usman Lamin Siddiqui at the Facebook page. He said, I totally agree with this lady. Bod houses, Bodos, should be modified and maintained at all times, thus displaying our heritage and culture. I'm so impressed with her very valuable and rich comments.
Alusain Conte na Facebook, they say religion has played significant role to kill our cultural heritage.
We'll look at more messages at the program. For the Mustafa Turese, please expand the politicization of the culture or devil dance. I have been hearing about it, but don't have any idea how it has been done since social media wasn't much active that time.
All right, Abu Mansaye, I go quickly over na the YouTube. Let us have no left behind. So Madam Smith go just respond to all of the comments and text messages them this morning. Abu Mansaye na YouTube, he say it makes sense to revive our culture. It will help us greatly to appreciate what we have in order to enhance peace and stability in Sierra Leone. There should be a cultural revival, I guess. That na from Abu Mansaye na YouTube.
The final one I go take because of time. Ronald Beresford, George Stone say in Sierra Leone, most of the heritage sites have been left to rot and neglected due to no maintenance at all. For instance, the Cathedral Primary School was the first primary school in West Africa. Instead of maintaining its heritage, the authorities dismantled the building and relocated the school elsewhere. The same with Victoria Park. Once a place for relaxation and recreation, was turned into something else totally different. Look at Old Frobe College, still in the state. So is Bones Island, Banana Island, with all the canoes in poor standard. Yet we want tourists to flock our country without any preservation of our heritage. I hope the plans of destroying the wooden houses at Hill Station has been stopped, because it will make a mockery of our restoration of heritage is all about.
All right, the last one we go take from YouTube, they say charity begins at home. Culture is what you practice, I believe. May God bless you, Madam Smith. They come out from Abu Mansai. Well, from them messages, then they one for big pardon to you. We don't send you message, but we're able to read all on our messages. Them plenty. We should say we're really interested in the topic this morning. We get for do with salon culture and heritage. So they come back to Madam Smith. Let it try for comment or respond to some of their messages. Then they, especially today, how they suggest say for do make Bondo and Poro as a cultural festival, just like the Reef Festival in South Africa. And somebody hold the view say religion a part of the thing they kill with culture and heritage.
Okay, thank you very much for Khadija and Mabel, and also to the viewers that we don't send comments. We should say they're engaged with the program. You know, the idea for make Poro and Bondo into a festival. If you go to the rural areas, when 10 read for Pulbundo, like a community-wide affair. Now, that they already happen. Maybe waiting the person they suggest is that we'll make it into an event where maybe tourists then will come witness. Maybe I don't know if I like the person they already refer to. But may you two know say upline when they say then they put Poro na community-wide affair. All man knows that they be. You know, when they put Bondo, you know, first and then big Bondo, when they say Chief Bondo, you know, na community-wide affair, you know. So making it into a festival, now a good, a bad idea, you know. I don't know how they will manage that, being that it goes on in different localities and what have you. Me not in too leg for put more security society talk, because I don't know how that can be managed, especially for making into a festival. I don't know how that can be managed. You know, I can see the value of that. You know, for say maybe when they pull the Nado, you know, they make it into an event people who can see. You know, I can see the value in that, but I don't know how that can be managed. Now, for talk about religion affecting, was it like a broad comment? Affecting our cultural heritage in general. Myself don't hear, but people don't talk that. And not just one aspect of we culture and heritage. The way they name picking them, the way they beg people them, the way they married, different approaches to life don't be affected by religion. That especially they can see the born again way of life. I don't hear that. But what me is saying, there is this saying, say there is no naked African. Although they can use it in a bad way, but me they say as an African, we can set you aside from another person. Now where they bring together your religion, your traditional way of life, you know, which you inherit from the people them, you fuse all now one day into becoming the person that you are. Now they set you aside as a Sierra Leonean, as an African. So you forget to find balance between your religious way of life and your traditional way of life. And not fit to say the one for stigmatize the other one, because now they all collectively they create this identity where they identify you as who that you be. You know, as you say, most of the religion, the religious preachings now more about the perceived bad aspects, harmful aspects of them. We practice their assassination and the target. I don't think say then they do a blanket, you know, stigmatization, say no do this a bad way and call. I feel to say that it's right for mellow down the perceived harmful aspects of some of them cultural practices there. So, but me believes as a person, if you're able to manage, if you have a fine balance in your life, where you able for practice your religion, also your traditional way of life. So me not go say religion bad per se 100% or the different traditional practices then bad as such. If you're able for take the good aspects of both, you know, and then bring it into your life, make you become a person, a better Sierra Leonean, or a better Timidi person, or a better Mende person, in a way where you get pride in culture and heritage without performing any harmful deeds. Now that's me think. But then some other people they make comments in general. Somebody talk about the state of affair of the assets them and say the positive reference Banana Island, Bodos Island, Old Fabi College, and all that thing. Make I just speak briefly. I will speak about two of the assets that were the reference when Bodos Island and Old Fabi College building. I don't know when last this person go now Bodos Island, but there's been a stabilization project in Bodos Island, where in the U.S. government through the U.S. Ambassador's Fund for Cultural Preservation, we don't give money for make we stabilize Bodos Island. That project they be end in 2020. So if you go to Bodos Island, you go see say it's still in ruins, but the ruins have been strengthened, you know, to the extent that they're not the collapse again. Book and now for Bodos Island, I don't know whether, of course, I don't know whether I want to be deep at the signing of the MOU. I don't know whether I want to be witness, but very recently, the Ministry of Tourism and the World Monuments Fund don't sign an MOU for start work on Old Fabi College when phase 2 again. Now the U.S. Ambassador's Fund for Cultural Preservation, they fund that project there, whether in a restoration project, where they bring Old Fabi College building, the one complex, into adaptive reuse. You know, a heritage asset like a heritage structure like that, you know, you just put it into any kind of use. You put it into use, very sympathetic to its original use. So like the Old Fabi College building, we get a phase 1 project, we do extensive stakeholder consultation with the people themselves. We're waiting and want for see they use that building for, where they in line with the original purpose. So very soon, work will start now Old Fabi College, where will be a restoration project for bringing into sympathetic reuse. You know, that I can speak with authority because I am part of that project, and I was part of the Bodos Island project, so I know that something has been done for Bodos Island. The other sites that with a reference, yes, they're due for either restoration or stabilization, and I'm sure the Monuments and Relief Commission and the Ministry of Tourism and Culture Affairs themselves would listen and they know say these people they not people they reader, and that I'm sure they will get programs in place for their restoration.
All right. Well, many thanks. So you don't can take me through this morning, and I believe the viewers themselves really find this as an educative session. Also, we look at so many things we got for do with Salone heritage, especially, and how we for revive and back. We want to say plenty. Thank you. We can at the studio this morning.
All right, many thanks to ourselves who viewers them. We don't be engaging throughout the program, and we don't tap into Madam Smith in knowledge, in wide experience. Hopefully, from time to time, when I go get content the way Liberty Online Television go work with them for they tell us more about historic places. Them we will try for they bring in them content. Then they as we self get a responsibility for use with voice system as media practitioner them for the showcase with cultural heritage them and how we for maintain them. Many thanks to all. We don't continue for follow Liberty Online Television. We don't be part of the programs them. One for say we appreciate the love, we appreciate all the support. Bena Khadija Bangura, they wish you all a blessed weekend.
All right, and many thanks also to the production team. Till we meet again, continue for hanging there. Remember, say, tomorrow we get programs that they come up throughout the day. Continue for follow, like, and share Liberty Online Television. Until we meet again, get a good weekend. Mabel Kabadi say goodbye.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.